Hello everyone, my name's Abhishek and welcome back to my channel. So Kimi K3, an open model got launched yesterday and everyone on the internet is talking about this model. People are comparing it with the Claude Fable 5, Claude Opus 5, GPT 5.6 and some people are calling this model better than these frontier models. In today's video, let's understand the reality. And of course, AI experts, AI startup companies are super excited about this model. Let's also understand why are they very excited about this model. And towards the end of this video, I'll also show you how you can run Kimi K3 with your coding agent. Perfect. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with the obvious question. Is this open model genuinely better than the frontier models? Now, this is an official blog post, and within this blog post, you can see comparison that is performed by independent agencies or the third party agencies. So, this is a very popular one, DeepSway. You can see Kimi K3 stands very close to Fable 5. Like the Sway benchmarking on this is 67.5 and Fable 5 is 70. Basically, how this benchmarking is done, these models are given with some problems and the third party companies, they try to evaluate the performance on different parameters. How fast are these models solving the problem? How efficiently are they solving the problem? So in the deep way, Kimi K3 is very close to Fable 5. And when you look at the other benchmarking, Terminal Bench 2.1, here this is even better than Fable 5. And similarly, if you look at Frontier Sway, again, Fable 5 and Kimi K3 are very close to each other. So now one thing is clear, the performance of Kimi K3 is on par with the frontier models. Okay, you cannot say it is exceeding the performance of the frontier models, but it is on par with the performance of the frontier models. Then you might say, but Abhishek, then what is the reason for this hype? The main reason, this is an open model. Now, what is an open model? In very simple terms, you can see the weights of this model. They are put out in the world of open source. You can see how this model is trained. If you want, you can download this model. You can fine tune this model according to your requirement, which does not happen with the frontier models. For example, if you are using the Claude model, like Claude Fable 5, you cannot download it. All that you can do, you can access the API. I mean, you can access the model through the API and get the required result. But open models are something you can fine tune according to your requirements. You can download and you can use it as a free model. And especially when it comes to Kimi K3, this is the best open model that we have till date because this model, as you can see here, this is trained on 2.8 trillion parameters. And this comes with 1 million token context window. That is the reason why the performance of this model is so high. Basically, it's in the world of first open 3 trillion class model. Till now, we don't have an open model that is trained with close to 3 trillion parameters. Now I know what many of you are thinking. So Abhishek, we can download this model for free. We don't have to take subscription of Anthropic, GPT models like OpenAI subscription. There is a caveat. There is something that you have to understand. Although this is an open model, technically you don't have enough resources on your system. So you might be using Mac Studio, you might be using the NVIDIA DGX Spark, but this is a 2.8 trillion parameter model. That means you need to have a virtual memory of 1.6 TB, like 1600 GB memory. If you look at your laptop, probably you might have 64 GB or 128 GB, but we are talking about 1600 GB memory to just run this model. And let's say you run multiple agents on this, you might even need up to 2 TB virtual memory or the RAM. So that makes this model almost impossible to run on your local machine. So now we are coming back to the same thing. So we are circling back to the same point. So Abhishek, why is there so much hype about this model then? You cannot run this model on your local machine. So what is the hype about? So now we are coming to the actual point. Basically, there are some companies that host these third party models or that host this open models. Basically, this model is from the company Moonshot AI. Even they host this model, or there are some third parties that host the model, and you can just get their API key and use it with your Claude, Copilot, codecs, whatever you're using on your day-to-day basis. Best example is Open Router. So if you have a subscription of Open Router, or let's say if you take subscription of Open Router, you can use Open Router with your GitHub Copilot and you can access this model. So you are paying for Open Router, but when you compare it with Fable 5, it is extremely cheap. So again, if you see here, Kimi K3, if you are using it with Open Router, let's say you use 1 million tokens, which is actually so much. But let's say you're building an application, you're working on a project, and you consumed 1 million tokens, you will be charged 15 US dollars. Whereas for the same, like if you're going with Fable 5, you will be charged 50 US dollars. So basically, Fable 5 is almost 4 times expensive. So this is all the hype about. Let me put this in one line for you. So basically, if you compare Kimi K3 with Fable 5, both these models almost come with the same performance. Even Kimi K3 is trained on more than 2 trillion parameters. Both these models have the context window of more than 1 million. But when you look at the pricing, Kimi K3 is almost 4 times less expensive when you compare with Fable 5. That is the reason why everyone is looking at Kimi K3 now. So what a lot of startups are considering today, or what a lot of AI engineers are considering today, to use Claude Code CLI because they can download Claude Code for free, or to use GitHub Copilot. Again, they can just add that extension in Visual Studio Code and integrate these agents with Kimi K3 so that their day-to-day AI usage cost will significantly come down. Even for their entire organization, the usage cost will significantly come down. Perfect. Now I hope this is clear. Now let me show you how you can access Kimi K3. I'll take Visual Studio Code and I'll quickly show this to you. So this is my Visual Studio Code. You can see I'm using GitHub Copilot and I've been already using Kimi K3. How did I achieve this? Very simple. Step 1, head to Open Router, or if you want, you can go with other providers as well. The reason why I choose Open Router, with a single API key, you can access tons of open models. Let's say today you don't like the performance of Kimi K3, you can easily switch to a different open model. Or tomorrow there is a better one, you can switch to that one. Just create an account with Open Router. You have to add credits. As I told you, this is an open model, but it is not free unless you can download it on your machine. So click on Get API Key. I already added credits. I got my API key. Now, once you have this, just go back to GitHub Copilot, click on the model, click on other models. Then you have an option here to add models. Click on this. You have different providers, Anthropic, Azure. I'll choose Open Router. I already have Open Router. That's why it says Open Router 2. But in your case, it should show as Open Router. Okay, just select that. Then you will be asked to prompt the Open Router API key. Just paste your API key here and that's it. Now, if you search for Kimi K3, you should find it. There you go. So I have Kimi K3 model. And once you select that here, like you can configure it if you want to configure. And once you have it, then you can access the model from the Copilot. Now, once this is here, you all know how to use models. We have been using AI models for long time now. Just like any other model, you can provide a prompt, you can play with your application source code, you can ask it to deploy your application, whatnot. Perfect. So this is all for today's video. I hope you got a very clear picture of Kimi K3. I hope you found this video insightful. If you still have any questions, especially I'm a huge advocate of open models. So if you have any questions about it, do let me know in the comment section. I'm more than happy to help. See you all in the next video. Take care.